How do you do, Buckaroos? Wow, you're right up in your... Hey, Whiskey Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Wednesday. I thought I'd do a live Whiskey Wednesday video. YouTube. How about that? If I can get in the screen about where I want to be. I'm going down. Monkey's going down here on Beer Whisper Radio. I can't get it quite right. And I know you hear me say that all the damn time. Hey, so I'm working on this. I got this a couple months ago now, and I damned if I wish I'd have had more money at the time. They were closing out. They only had 2 bottles left, but I could only afford one. 4 roses, small batch. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, crafted from 4 select bourbons, 45%. It's a damn fine whiskey. I've got a bottle of single barrel too, but I thought I'd do this one today. Also, I've been unboxing a lot of glasses lately. So I had a set of these back in 2007. We got them. Now one was broke almost instantly, so I was down to 3. But I don't know where the other 2 are. I know they haven't been broke, but I don't know where they are. Anyway, half empty, half full. Half empty, half full. There we go. It's a nice set. Came with a decanter. I'm not sure what the decanter is either. But it'll turn up, I'm sure, at some point. Got my music. Can't get that right angle no matter how. Screw it. It just frustrates me. It seems like I'm so close and I can't quite get there, man. I keep trying on one side or the other, and I just can't seem to get where I need to frickin' be. And it frustrates me a little bit. Well, that's that. I'm grabbing every prop around me. Screw it. Anyways, yeah, you know I'm not really in this pub. I just like the backdrop. Anyway, let me sit back in my easy chair with the moose blanket behind me. We got furniture for this new place with kind of a rustic lodge motif, if you will. And then this is a blanket that my wife had made for her son Seamus because his nickname was Moose. So anyway. Please. I'm going down. Oh, there you go. Trying to get where you can't see the edge, but it's hard to tell because I have it set up, and then when you hit play, it goes to a different angle. So anyway. So I decided to have it on a rock. I know probably should drink a bourbon like this neat, but what the hell. Oh, nice. The trouble is, well, not the trouble, but the thing is you don't want it to sit nice too long. You get that right amount of cold, the right amount of ice melting, and then you get to what I call the sweet spot. You get those sugars that rise to the surface. But if you wait too long, you lose all the flavors altogether, and it becomes a watered-down mess. So you got to get to that right spot. You let it go too far, you lost it. So I was in that pub, though. That's a nice-looking pub behind me. It was not. Nice notes of toffee on the nose. And just a hint of cinnamon. Certainly some vanilla note going on. Oh, it's nice. Nice whiskey. Flavors again. A nice amount of creamy vanilla. I feel like I'm getting a little honey, a little brown sugar on the sweet notes. Certainly feel some toffee. Almost feel like I'm feeling some hazelnut notes as well. You might feel some fruit notes. Who knows? You know, we all taste things differently. You know, it seems like every time I taste it, I get something different, you know. I know you might find some apple in there. You might find some pear. Who knows? And I'm right about at that sweet spot where it's just to get this little bit of sugars rising to the surface, man. It's beautiful. Got some Cinderella Nobody's Fool playing here now. Cheese biscuits. It's not exactly soup leather, but I had the ingredients. Made some bean soup today. Started early this morning, put it in the slow cooker. I grew up making this soup, or I learned how to make the soup using navy beans. Dad preferred navy beans. I know when I first came out this way, I saw a lot of folks use Great Northern, and I noticed when I was touring more the southern part of the states, they use pinto beans in it, brown beans. It just so happened that's what I had on hand was brown beans, so I made ham and beans with some brown beans. I picked up some ham ends and pieces the other day, marked down, so that's what I've got in there. The point being, you can work with what you got. Use a recipe as sort of a guideline, but work with the food you have. You don't need to go out and buy a lot of food. Look at what you guys. Okay, I've got these beans. I've got this ham. We can make soup, and soup is filling, and it's good for you. Anyway, I digress. I've also talked about whiskey. Whiskey at its heart is boiled barley. So whiskey is really soup. I digress. Probably want to get through it. I think I'm right about there. Oh yeah, so I'm right where that vanilla and the sugars are right where I want to be. I get a nice amount of honey. I'm getting less brown sugar than I was getting earlier, but I'm getting a lot of honey and vanilla. I feel the oak near the end with a hint of cinnamon. It's gorgeous, man. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyways, I'm not your fool. Nobody's famous. I digress. I'm losing my marbles here. I know. That's become apparent time. Anyways, cheers. Hope everybody's having a good time. I'm doing the best I can on Whiskey Wednesday. Cheers.